I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, Alexander. So, where are you from, Alexander?
I'm from UP.
Okay, that's very cool. So, you are my neighbor because you're from my neighboring state. I'm from Bihar and you're from UP, Uttar
Okay,
Pradesh.
that's cool.
Thank you very much.
So what you do actually?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach in a private institute.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So what kind of like subject you teach?
I teach basic grammar, literature of Bihar board.
Hmm. Okay, good. So like you teach on a kind of school level or to the like graduate person and in
In
university?
neither university nor graduate person. I teach 10 plus 2 level students who are preparing for Bihar board examination of English subject.
Your voice kind of slow.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna make sure that you
I
must hear
think
me properly. It is okay now? It is okay?
your mic is
Okay,
somehow moving from here to there. Just try to fix it.
okay. It is okay now? Can you hear me?
Ye- Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
Okay, go ahead. So tell me something about yourself, Alexander. It is your real name or you have got some other name too?
Actually, it's not making it, and Maria Lem's Fed, and yeah,
Okay, that's very cool. So you sound very confident while having conversation with me. So what is the reason that you are being on this application? Because you
sorry.
are already up to mark. Your English is up to a standard. It should be. It is as it should be.
No, yeah, there's network problem or what, but your voice is not clear.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my phone very close to my mouth. It is okay to you now?
Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, now please say it again.
So what I was saying that where was I? Actually forgot that. No problem. I was asking you that. What do you do? Tell me something about yourself. Means what is your
I
profession?
said like I'm doing BSc and like I'm in second year of it.
Okay,
So
what makes you feel that?
yeah.
What makes you feel that you need to learn more English? Because I think your English is up to mark and you are up to standard. The way you're talking exude your confidence. The way you're speaking, and I can easily read between the lines that you're confident enough while having conversation.
Not really, actually. I really want to work on a lot of dimension in spoken English, and I know like a lot of my weakness where I do mistake. So, like, the ultimate reason for learning the language isn't for my degree or for any other thing,
Right.
just for kind of having the passion, like every Indian kids have to speak in English to
Right,
be
right.
fluent. So
Sure.
because
How
of
did you manage to
that.
change your accent? Because your accent doesn't seem to like that UP person. It's kind of like a very well groomed and improved. How did you manage to learn that? What do you do to really improve your communication skills in terms of pronunciation?
In terms of pronunciation, actually, I just try to watch a lot of videos related to the pronunciation, and I also did work on the phonetics. I tried my best to work on them. So a period of time, I learned all of that, and I tried my best to use in my life. But over time, I didn't get time to work more on that. I think the biggest thing was like working on phonetics. It really helps a lot.
Getting a clear message to the person you're having conversation with in the right direction.
What?
You think that having a right pronunciation can get you across your message in a much emphatic way, much skillful way, in a
Of,
much
co-
effective way.
of course it does.
That's what I'm
It
trying to
does
underline the
because,
fact.
like, even though if you have a kind of large set of vocabulary and like you are having a lot of vocabularies like Sasi Tharoor, but you are not having a good pronunciation to make those vocabularies and sentences
Yeah.
to understand others.
Yes,
So
what
there
really happens
isn't
is
any
that
use of them.
despite having all the arsenal in your repertoire, all the vocabulary that you have built up through reading newspaper, watching a lot of TV programs at DW documentary, whatever it is, but unless or until you have the right correct pronunciation, people are not gonna pay attention to what you're saying because you're just like a very common person. So having a good accent is really very, very important. These kind of when globalization is on the rise, you don't need to only talk to the people across you in India. At the same time, you need to talk to the people across the world, and even with anybody.
Okay, would you like to give me any feedback?
Yes, my feedback and assessment about your communication skills up to mark, which means that very few.
But the condition is please try to speak a little slower, so that I could get.
Okay, what I mean to say is that your communication skill is one of the best. I have not ever. I can say that I have only you. There are so many people I had a conversation with them. So if I have spent more than 2 months time on this application, and if I rate 10 people, your number is going to be second. You will occupy the second positions. One was another person. I had a conversation with him because he was from Kerala. He was from Karnataka, living in Australia actually. So because of living in another country, he got the accent very well because he was kind of got in the conducive environment to develop that kind of accent that is spoken in Australia. So that was a different thing. But despite living in India, it's a kind of very difficult to develop kind of right pronunciation. But you got it right, and that makes me very happy to place you in the second position of all the list of those people. I have already had a conversation. It's a very good English pronunciation wise. You are the second person in that list.
And what for improving more? What for improving more?
You're doing the right things, and the positive change doesn't happen overnight. It is not in my case, not it will happen in
exactly.
everybody. So keep working the way you have been doing, and appreciate the fact that you are doing outstanding job, and you are doing a commendable job for sure. Because living in the UP, being surrounded by the people speak relentlessly Hindi all the time, but among those people who are thriving your English, which means that you're doing commendable job. You're sacrificing a lot to make sure that your English knowledge should improve to the level.
Thank you so much.
People should get notice of.
Thank you so much for your time and for your valuable feedback. And now I reached the destination where I was wanted. So have a good day.
Thank you very much, Alexander. I'm looking forward to have another round of conversation with you very, very sure. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.